Hey everyone, welcome back to more Raincoat, and today we're going to be playing the next sub-story called Fubuki's Luckiest Day. I'm very excited about this one. I love Fubuki, she's my favorite. If I could do it all over again. Every person has had that thought at some point. Exams, bets, relationships, work troubles. If only I could erase my failures, if only I could have been more successful. However, once a moment has passed, it cannot be redone. Unless you're her. Fubuki Clockford, the master detective capable of rewinding time. Her strange and lucky day begins now. I thought it was going to be... Actually, at the end of the last episode, I said we were doing Halara's next, because I thought Halara's was next, but no, it's Fubuki now. So let's do it! Very excited about this one. Again. Sure is taking a while. Yay! I cannot wait to see how this pans out. We're gonna get to, We're gonna get to play. Oh my god, a fortune teller, really? We're gonna get to play as Fubuki.
Me? Yes, beautiful lady. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
I'm pretty sure fortune tellers aren't supposed to just tell people fortunes without getting them to pay first. But
today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
I do not fare well at gambling.
This is horrible! Someone just fell from the sky!
Oh, okay. Some dude just fell off a building and survived? Yes, please let us play as Fubuki. Oh my god. Fubuki's luckiest day. I love this face.
It appears as though something is happening over there.
Oh, it's 2D. That's interesting. Well, it's not really, I guess. Oh, okay, that's weird. It's usually, like, not in this perspective. But yay! We can play as Fubuki. I'm so happy. This is amazing. Why is it in a 2D perspective, though? What's up with... Oh, he's dead.
I wonder if it could be some sort of festival.
God.
What's going on? Looks like someone collapsed.
Yeah, they collapsed and started bleeding from their head.
Some guy fell from a building nearby.
Was it a suicide?
Pardon me. Please let me through.
Are you a doctor?
No, I am not.
Do you know this man?
No, I do not.
I do not know him whatsoever.
Then why are you here?
Today
Because I'm a
is supposed to
detective.
be my lucky day, so I thought I might be of some use.
Okay. Oh my god. This is gonna be wonderful. You could just say, like, I'm a detective. Oh, I can investigate this. Nope.
Oh,
no.
You are still breathing.
Is he?
What luck.
Hey, he's trying to say something.
A dice. Okay, hang on.
3.
Yeah, you got a 3. Cool.
3?
Very helpful information.
I was not quite able to hear you. Could you please repeat yourself?
Okay, Fubuki, dude. I'm so happy. She's so dumb.
Hey, hang in there. He's not breathing. Where's the ambulance?
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me as though he was trying to say the number 3. If I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered before death. I must not let them go to waste. Oh, if I rewind time, I can hear his message again.
Let's do it.
Repeatedly hearing someone's dying message is something only I can do.
What are you mumbling about? If you're not gonna help, get out of the...
Anyway. Oh, do I really have to walk all the way over again? Come on.
Actually, why not try to prevent him from dying in the first place instead?
Yeah, try to catch him.
Protecting the people is part of my duties as a detective. I may still make it in time if I hurry.
Rewind it even back.
Hey, you there.
Are you really gonna get distracted by
Pardon
this
me,
again?
I am in a hurry.
Sorry, goodbye. Dun, 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 dun. I love that Fubuki immediately just. Oh, he's dead.
That noise!
Damn it.
Are you alright? What happened?
Gotta get this guy to a hospital.
Is there something you must say to me? Please, go ahead.
What the fuck? He said two. Oh,
Two?
because it's random.
As in the number?
He keeps getting different, like, dice rolls every single time he falls, I guess?
Hey, you.
What the heck?
What happened? Are you all right? Should I call an ambulance?
No need. I am fine. I shall be right back.
Fucking... Alright. This is very interesting, actually. I
The
love
dying
the
message
use of
was
the rewinding
different this
time. This is
time.
really good.
First was 3. Next it was 2. I wonder what it could mean.
Fubuki doesn't even take the time to investigate rewinding time.
Hey, you there.
Shut up! Oh, she can't run.
This is exhausting. I might not make it. Oh, perfect timing.
What? This is not gonna help.
Pardon me. Please let me in.
There's no way this is gonna work.
Forward. Full speed ahead.
There's no way this is gonna work. Is he gonna fall on the... Oh, he fell on the car. That actually worked. I was like... We wasted so much time just being exhausted.
Are you alright?
Did he survive this time? Maybe we managed to cushion the blow a little since he didn't fall on a rock.
What happened here?
I don't know.
Can you talk?
1. Yeah. Sir, that's a 4. That's a 4. That's clearly 4. But all right.
1. Now it is 1. What could it mean? Tell me, please, before you die. Did someone push you off? Who was the culprit? No good.
Oh,
Must do it over
man.
again.
I honestly feel kind of bad for Fubuki. She keeps trying and trying to save people.
He's still breathing. The
We did
glass
it!
roof must have cushioned his fall.
Yay!
Hurry
We
up
made
and
it.
Call an ambulance.
Thank goodness. It is true. Today really is my lucky day.
I mean, you have to kind of
What
repeat
a
everything.
happy ending.
How come that taxi didn't show up in any of the other timelines anyway? Yay!
What a happy ending. And that is what happened the other day.
Hello, Iranian. Where's Vivia?
That's not a happy ending at all. Nothing was solved.
Oh, does this take place like just before Yuma goes to Halar to help with the Nailman cases? This might be that, actually.
Did the guy live?
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is currently in a coma.
So you still don't know why he fell from the sky?
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a fence on top of the building.
Oh, why?
I bet the peacekeepers made that up after another half-assed investigation.
Yeah, honestly, I'd believe it. But what's up with the dice anyway? Why did he keep trying to...
Regardless, it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it bother you? That sure is a weird dying message. At first it was 3, then 2, then finally 1, right? It's like a countdown or something.
Except he actually, like... Maybe because we caught him, like, sooner. Maybe he was counting, like, 1, 2, 3. And then we, like, every single time we caught him sooner, so we got to see one of the other numbers. I don't
I've
know.
never heard of a changing dying message.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
So perhaps the message changed because I turned back time.
But how?
No, that doesn't make sense. The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived at the scene. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events leading up to the fall shouldn't have changed.
Maybe it was 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's it.
And I doubt he'd want to tell you something different each time. What do you think, Alara?
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Pay up.
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
No matter the problem, asking for my assistance is the wisest choice one can make.
Except you charge an arm and a leg each time.
Naturally, I must charge an appropriate rate. Although, in this case, it doesn't seem like a criminal act. I suppose I don't mind, if we consider this a conversation among friends.
Oh, so we're friends now. What's with the change of heart?
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
Again, it could be like a countdown. Again, I think maybe he was saying like 1, 2, 3, and then every time we caught up to him sooner, so we got to hear a different part of the same message.
I can deduce the
I don't know.
possibilities. However, I cannot declare
But then
anything
what does the
unless I
dice-
investigate the scene myself.
How does the dice play into it?
So an investigation is still necessary.
Wait, we're investigating here?
You definitely want to
In
remember
clues.
this.
Ah, Shinigami! In clues. We can review the info of acquired clues. Yeah, I miss Shinigami, man. Wait, we're getting solution keys as Fubuki? Alright, cool. Message. Yeah, 2 and 3. Oh, wait, 1. Sorry, 3, 2, 1.
By the way, according to the newspaper, the victim fell from a 4-story building.
Huh.
Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is a beauty salon. And floor 4 is a casino.
So is that what, like 1, 2, 3, 4? Maybe that's what he was trying to say? Something like that?
Each floor has
don't know.
windows facing the street that cannot be opened. Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from the rooftop.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
So the people in the building were his acquaintances.
Some of them, I guess.
There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
Alright, we're getting solution keys. This is weird.
Perhaps the dying message indicates who did it?
If that was the case, then it's weird the message changed each time he got to the victim. Or maybe there's someone named 321? That can't be it, right?
You can't say that with certainty.
Okay, fair enough, but that doesn't explain why the message changed.
That reminds me.
It's all
when
one
the
message.
victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said, there.
There, he was looking at the die, wasn't he?
There? Did he find something?
That I do not know. Though he did look as though he was searching for something.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he
The
was
die.
falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
The die.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense, and it's likely the item is related to the case.
He rolled the die, he fell off the roof, he looked at the die before he died.
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
My deepest apologies.
Really, Fubuki? Come
I did
on.
not notice anything of the sort.
We can't have you being this
You
airheaded.
may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to hold it. Which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed. Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell. But instead of 1, he said 3 that time.
Is Destiny gonna... Okay, Destiny, if you're about to deduce that it was a die just from this, I'll
Was
be
he
very
holding
proud of
something
you.
different each time he fell? Or was he holding more than one thing?
Considering when Fubuki
Alright.
turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different each time. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple items.
I am now more lost than ever.
If we follow the logic, we will always arrive at our destination, the trip.
But I am truly lousy at that.
How did Fubuki become a detective again?
Don't give up, princess. Let's start from the beginning.
Very well. I shall try. If the victim was holding something, that would be a key clue in this case, right? First, regarding the size of what
Come
he was
on.
holding,
We all saw it. It was small.
That's right. Even Fubuki, who was at the scene immediately after the victim fell, didn't notice that small item.
Honestly, even if it was big, I don't think I would put it past Fubuki to miss it, no, to be honest.
Therefore,
I don't
it's
know, if it was
reasonable
like...
to believe
I
that
guess if it was
whatever he
big enough
held was
to hold with
something
2
that could
hands, then
fit
it was
in the palm of
probably,
his hand.
you know...
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop it. The third time, the victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around for it. And when he saw it, he said, "There, 1." But why would the victim mumble the word 1 after seeing it?
Surface of the object displayed the number 1, I guess?
Normally, that would mean that whatever was on the surface of the
But it
item
didn't display
displayed the
1,
number
that was a
1.
4, I guess.
Would it not?
From where he was looking, I guess the side was a 1, but... I saw it!
So the victim saw that. and
Maybe
read
that's
the
just,
number
you know,
1
the
aloud.
model in-game not being very accurate, but I don't know.
Huh? That's a dumb conclusion to make.
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical as well. The victim saw it and mumbled 1, so we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious? So, whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right?
Come on, dude.
What is it then?
I feel like at this point I could probably figure it out. Even if I didn't know already it was a die, I could probably figure it out just from knowing it had the numbers written.
I don't get it. In the beginning, he said 3, not 1.
It's not strange at all if we assume the number changes depending on the situation.
The number can change? Wait, then that must be it.
Whoa, Fubuki! Do you know what it is?
Yay!
Yes, although it is just my
You
guess.
saw it!
The
But
item
alright,
the
fine.
victim was holding,
A die! And then he died.
such
Well,
as
he's alive
a
now, but-
die or something.
A die? Oh, I get it. The number would change depending on the roll. Hold on. It first went from 3 to 2. Isn't
It's
it
weird-
strange the numbers weren't the same?
Well, we caught him. I guess not. I don't know. It's weird that we specifically got 3, 2, 1. Like that's a very. The fact that it was in that order is very weird. But
Fubuki arrived at the scene after the victim fell. By that time, the die would have fallen from the victim's hand, which means that whatever number turned up on the die should have been set by that point. It couldn't have changed.
You're right. Do you have a counter argument for this?
well, we did pick him up. Maybe he like let the die fall off his hand afterwards.
In that case, perhaps this explains it.
Because the angles from which he saw that's definitely because that day was my most luckiest day of all. No, it's definitely the angles. I
The
think.
angle from which he saw the die
I love that we're
was
making.
different.
It's funny, you know. It's since I'm controlling it, it makes Fubuki seem a lot smarter because I'm
angle?
picking the options. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not gonna discredit her. I feel like she's definitely smarter than she seems. That's why she is a detective after all. But then again, the only reason she was able to become a detective, at least from what she told us in the game, was that like she kept rewinding time to get the answers on the test, right, or whatever. So
The first time, the victim was lying face down. If there was a die in his
that's a
line of
big
sight,
one. Look at that.
he would
Holy.
have only seen one side of it.
What about the second time?
The second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top side of the die.
I see. So that's how it went. It's true that under normal circumstances, only the number on the top of a die is read.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die changed.
Fubuki, you sure are
Yeah,
sharp
that's
this morning.
surprising.
Really?
No. Yay, alright, so that's cool, but then that doesn't really explain what's happening and why he even rolled the dice in the first place. Why he fell, like, that doesn't explain anything. It's just a new thing that we know.
So basically, it went like this. The victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die. He dropped it once he hit the ground,
That doesn't really help us, though.
which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mumbled whatever number he saw. Great job deducing that much, Fubuki.
Does it appear that I'm becoming a better detective?
Yay.
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
We still
Dude,
lack an answer.
that's what you
regarding
go. You
the
can't
final
say
part.
anything after what happened in your DLC, alright? Shut up.
The final part?
Honestly, Yasuhiko might actually just be the stupidest one after what happened last time.
What was the victim trying to communicate with his dying message?
I'm still mad at you for that. I can't believe you let the thief just get away because you were being a cocky bitch.
Now that you mention it, you're totally right. Why did he even bother reading the number on the die?
Yeah.
Perhaps it was to inform us of the identity of the culprit?
Maybe it's somebody working at the casino?
There is no doubt that the die was meant to point out the culprit.
It might be from the casino then. That was the
Nearing
4th
death,
floor, wasn't it?
The victim sought out the die to inform you of that. But in his daze, the best he could do was say the number he saw.
So the die was pointing out the culprit?
Wait, wasn't there a place that had something to do with dice in the building the victim fell from?
Oh yeah. Wasn't the 4th floor?
So perhaps the culprit was in there?
Yeah, floor 4 casino, that's it.
Perhaps the culprit was in the casino on the 4th floor?
That's probably it.
You did
So
it,
somebody
Princess.
working at the casino
I
did
didn't
this,
think you'd be
maybe.
able to figure it out.
There is no way I could have done so on my own. You have my deepest thanks, Halara and Desuhiko.
Yup. Now bow down to my charisma.
Oh my god.
Still, we're just making assumptions here. We have no solid evidence. If someone
We
said
should
we
probably
made it
go to
all
the
up based
casino
on
and
his
check it
dying
out.
Words, that'd be the end of it.
But we made so much progress in our investigation. Is there nothing to be done about it, Halara?
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence, but it would be extremely difficult to find now.
If only I had noticed it and picked it up.
No biggie. It's not something you'd notice normally. Hey, Halara, what if we use your forte to find out where the die went?
I can't use my
Yeah.
abilities while the victim is still alive.
Right.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
I mean, it's just how it is.
Leaving this case alone is still a valid option.
I don't know.
No one made a request for us to investigate, so it's not an urgent matter. The case will solve itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the job.
That would be terrible! This is all my responsibility! What should I do?
I don't think there's any need for you to feel responsible, but I wouldn't feel good about leaving this unsolved. Hey, Halara, you know of any ways around this?
There is one.
Ooh.
Stop teasing us and just
Halara's
say
so
it.
cool, man.
Oh, and before you ask, I'm not paying a damn thing.
A
Oh?
clue, then. Ask the fortune teller.
Oh,
Are
why?
you a villager in an RPG or something?
Why?
The fortune teller!
What does she know about that?
Huh? Did something spring to mind?
I told you in the beginning, remember? A fortune teller approached me.
What's that got
Did
to
she
do with this
know
case?
about this case, about everything that was gonna happen?
You should interrogate that fortune teller about the casino. You may hear something interesting.
How do you know about this?
I understand. I shall depart after breakfast.
But hey, are you going alone? Fine, I'll join you. Halara, you're coming with, right?
I'm not going without a formal request.
So much
Pay
for
me.
being friends.
All you have done is more than enough for me. Thank you very much. I can handle the rest on my own.
I'm here too, you know.
Well, look at the light bulb soul. That's bright. What does the fortune teller know about any of this? Sense of monetary value. She really went shopping for herself, and Leslie has a unique sense of monetary value. She thinks an apple costs as much as a car. Oh, Fubuki. There she is.
Hey, you there.
Us?
Yes, you lovebirds. You make one fine pair.
Don't give Desuhiko any ideas.
You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day.
Again. Did she always say that?
It'll be the best day of your life If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day.
Oh, she must be working for the casino. She wants to get people to go there and be like, oh, it's your lucky day. Maybe the victim also came to her. I don't know.
Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
Okay, I get it. I get it. She's just trying to get people to go to the casino.
Yes, please.
Freaking Hiko.
It appears that multiples of 3 are your lucky numbers. If you're...
I get
Oh,
it.
sorry.
This is what Hilara was getting at.
What do you mean?
You're in bed with that casino up ahead.
Haha! Knew it.
What are you saying? Casino? I don't know what you're talking about.
You claim we have good luck to scam us at the casino.
I love that Fubuki didn't even think about going to the casino when she got her fortune. She was just like really happy.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just an ordinary fortune teller.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the casino's building. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew too much about your secret.
Oh, is that it? I thought it was just like some, I don't know, some angry customer who didn't get as lucky as they thought they would and ended up killing the victim. Trying at least.
You know something? You better cough it up now. Or you might be next.
Ooh. You know what? Hiko's pretty good with the threats.
If you're working with dangerous people, you should call it quits today. We can take care of the rest, so tell us what you know.
As you said, my job is to lure customers in and guide them to the casino. The lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick those numbers, they will surely lose.
Well, you can't exactly call like which number is lucky or
But
not.
I truly believed it was my lucky day.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to tell anyone's fortune. I just followed the manual.
There's an instruction manual for this?
And that manual was made by the casino?
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino. They really conduct some dirty business there.
Do you know the man who fell from the building?
Yes, he's what they call a hired plant. He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them. So, my ears perked up when I heard he attempted to kill himself.
So the victim was in on this too.
I knew he'd made a mistake and was being silenced.
I see. So that's what it was.
Alright.
Hey, are you really gonna do something about them? If they find out I told you all this...
Sonny, we didn't get any solution keys in the last one.
Leave it to me. Who do you think I am? I am the superstar detective, slayer of evil, Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Do you always add a new subtitle to your name every single time?
That's not very reassuring.
Honestly, you look like you kind of suck.
It appears the entire casino is in on this crime. There will only be more victims if we leave them be.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though, I bet the chief would tell us to stay out of trouble.
What does he know? Well, I
But
mean,
what
he
shall
does
we
know
do?
a lot, but otherwise...
Like even a single piece of evidence.
No, we don't. I
I
mean,
would feel terrible if we had to involve the fortune teller more than necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means we are going on an adventure.
yeah!
Yeah!
Adventure!
Are they really gonna be all right?
They're about to die.
This looks like the place.
God, honestly, these two are like the least competent detectives in this entire cast.
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Desuhiko?
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
We're just gonna leave it to luck.
Let's go, Fubuki!
Right.
Wait,
Oh, hey, hello.
Laura, what are you doing here?
I knew you'd
So you
rush in
actually
without a
came?
plan.
You are correct, Hilara.
Carelessly sowing confusion will simply result in more victims. Don't be so rash.
Are you trying to get in our way? It'd be one thing if you just stayed out of it.
I'm saying the two of you don't stand a chance.
You
If
suck,
you're up
man.
against a casino, let me handle it.
Are you going to help us?
Bet on me and you are sure to win.
Oh,
Listen,
Halara's got the gambling
Here's the
skills.
plan.
Let's see it. I cannot wait to see this. It's funny, this little sub-story seems a lot more focused on the other characters than... Well, it's still focused on Fubuki, but it's, you know, it has a lot more of the other characters in it. Especially since Setsuhiko's whole thing was pretty much just about him. And he didn't,
Welcome.
you know, we didn't see any of the other characters during that one, aside from Yako.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
Oh my god, what is that?
Right away.
How much is that? Ooh, look at this.
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game.
The owner.
Tell the owner I want to talk to him about that attempted suicide.
Oh my god, dude, Halara is so cool.
Understood.
This guy's the owner. Of course, it's an old guy, dude. Look at this.
How can I help you? You don't seem affiliated with the Peacekeepers.
I'll be direct. You tried to erase one of your hired plants.
What are you talking about?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation and never return. And of course, you can keep all the chips.
I bet this is gonna come down to Fubuki rewinding time and helping Halara win because the owner's gonna cheat or something.
Laura, are you sure about this?
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the Peacekeepers.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of.
That's
but
definitely what's gonna happen.
as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct challenge.
I expect you to keep your word.
Of course, and you as well. So, what would you like to play?
Bring some dice.
A game of craps?
Of what?
Yes.
Is that what it's
Let's
called?
cut out all of the complicated
Okay.
rules. This game will consist of 4 dice. Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly 7 wins. If both rolls land on 7, then it's a draw and the game continues. I don't mind. You'll roll the dice.
What? Me? But you are far better at gambling, Halara.
I'm going to find out what's going on. Just roll the dice like you normally would. However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Oh, right. I do have that ability.
Are you ready? Let's play. Well, well. Looks like that's game.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7,
Halara, I just turned back time. He rolled a 7 right at the start. And my roll was terrible, by the way. I completely lost.
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you want. That's your strength.
Right.
Are you done with your huddle? No amount of planning will help with dice. You must let luck take over from here. Now, let us play.
Yes, game on. This time,
Well, well. Looks like that's game.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7,
I have returned. This is the second time. The opponent rolled 7 on the first throw both times. The timing of the dice roll was different from before, so I thought there would be different numbers. Are casino owners blessed with natural luck?
no, it's not luck. He's probably cheating.
Cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's no reason for us to hold back either.
But what are you going to do?
Fuck, I just realized the mic was off. I had technical difficulties, I had to stop the recording and start it again. I got the footage. I just realized my mic was off for the for the last like 5 minutes or so of recording, or 3 minutes I guess it says here. Oops! Sorry. Anyway, yeah, the guy is cheating. Fubuki forgot she could turn back time for a second there. Yeah. Let's just, that's embarrassing.
If he can cast a 7 each time through cheating, no amount of turning back time will help. Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
There is a
Yeah,
way
we
to
have to
prevent his
just-
cheating.
We've got to stop this now, or else Fubuki's gonna keep straining herself to turn back time every time.
Really?
However, prevention doesn't guarantee us victory.
Right, Fubuki, you have to roll properly.
In order for us to win, you must roll a 7.
Oh, right.
Can you do it this time, Fubuki?
I
mean-
can certainly try.
It's just luck again.
I became a detective by challenging my own fate.
Let's do it.
I refuse to lose here.
I'll
I love
join
this
you
music.
in your battle.
Right.
Are you done with your little meeting? You can talk all you want, but I don't think it will change the numbers on the dice.
Oh,
Now,
you
shall we
little...
Before we begin, I'm thirsty. Can I get some water?
Very well.
What are you gonna do with that water anyway? Ooh.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, what's happening?
What are you trying to do?
My hand slipped. Let's begin.
Very well.
Ooh, what was that
Counting on
about?
You, Fubuki. This game won't end until you roll a 7.
Leave it to me.
What was the water for?
Come on, 7.
Come on, 7. Let's do it, Fubuki. This is your lucky day. You can do this. Oh.
You... How did you...
Oh, hi. He's alive. Wait. Wait, she used the distraction to change the number. Laura!
Incredible!
Oh,
I really won!
you did it! You got a 7! Let's go.
Impossible! I can't lose with these dice!
Oh, with what dice? What are you
Seems like the
talking
game is over. You must now confess your crimes.
about? What dice, eh? Oh, he died. Okay. Well, that worked. Didn't even need the mystery labyrinth this time. He just died on the spot. Became a zombie, I guess. Also, why are you still bleeding from your forehead, dude?
I am glad to see you have regained consciousness.
Hmm.
Are you alright after that awful fall?
What? No, it's me, Tetsuhiko.
Oh! I don't know why I didn't even realize. Why didn't you show up before, dude?
We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even listening?
As I
I
suspected,
love Fubuki, man.
the
It's
dice
just so
used by
dumb.
the casino were rigged.
This face. There are no thoughts inside that head. I love it. It's so funny.
The victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message. It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match involving dice.
Which is where I came in. Well, I distracted the staff, Halara messed with the dice.
Yeah, we
So
saw that.
That is what happened. I was only able to win thanks to Halara.
No, I didn't touch your dice, Fubuki.
You got a 7.
Huh? Then I really rolled a 7 on my own?
Yes, you won that game.
Really?
Yay,
Goodness,
that's a
I won
nice.
that game!
Great job, Princess.
Yes! Even if it was just a little bit, I believe I grew as a detective.
This was pretty nice. I like this one. Where's Yuma during all this, anyway?
Hey, Halara, please do something. Fubuki has been completely obsessed since that day.
Oh my god, is she obsessed with gambling now? Is she trying to, like, actually...
There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
She's... Really? She won one game and now
Rude.
she's super...
I would never cheat like that.
Aw. Oh!
One more game.
Oh, this is before they... Maybe this is before Yuma arrived. This is before Yuma arrived, and, like, I remember when we first arrived at the agency, I'm pretty sure Yasuhiko and Fubuki were playing cards or something. If I remember correctly. Is that it? This might be actually before Yuma arrived, that's why he's not around. Yay, Fubuki's luckiest day. The end. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. Definitely more than the Yasuhiko one. It definitely... You know, I like these ones just because we get to see, like, the characters interact more, get more screen time. That's just pretty much what these DLCs are for. And, oh, Sean Chiplock! Hey, I knew I recognized his voice from somewhere. But yeah, next time, we're gonna go ahead and do, actually, for real this time, Halara's. And then whenever Vivia's comes out, we'll do that one too. I have no idea when that's releasing. But it should be pretty soon. So, yeah. Until then, see y'all next time. Bye-bye.